You are watching the Dangerous News Network, and this is Daniel McFarland. And tonight's topic is about the Major League Baseball playoff picture. Now, here's what I want to expound on the playoff picture. The American League, it looks like the Boston Red Sox, they're in the driver's seat. But there's also contenders, big contenders. The Tampa Bay Rays, the Baltimore Orioles, and the New York Yankees. But I don't think they are as good as the Red Sox. The Red Sox, they're the best team. They're the best team hands down. And they have shown that. And they did this without their ace Clay Buchholz for most of the time. However, with Clay Buchholz back, and if he's even half of what he used to be, you better watch out, American League. Oh, yeah, even the major leagues. The Boston Red Sox, they're the favorites to win the American League Championship Series. Well, they're the favorites to win the pennant. Now let's talk about the Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays, if they don't shit on themselves this go round, they are not gonna be an easy out. They have about a couple of aces. David Price is a no doubt about it ace, but they also have Jeremy Hellickson and all kinds of pitching to throw around. All kinds of pitching. But let's look at the Orioles. The Orioles, you can just kiss their ass goodbye. They have the worst starting rotation in the entire major leagues. The only reason why they're in is because of that potent offense led by Chris Davis, who might very well beat Miguel Cabrera when it comes to the home run title. And he's not very far from the RBI title if Miggy keeps slumping. But it doesn't matter though. The Baltimore Orioles, you can kiss their ass goodbye. But the New York Yankees, oh yeah, they're done. They're done. They don't have what it takes. I don't think they have what it takes. They don't have the pitching. They don't have the hitting. They don't have anything special this year. All of their players, most of them are in the twilight of their careers. So that's why the New York Yankees are going to miss the playoffs for the first time in a couple years. Now let's look at the AL Central. The Detroit Tigers, they may very well win the Central Division. Max Scherzer, he's the ace of the staff. Anibal Sanchez, you can make an argument with him being the ace of the staff. Justin Verlander, we need Justin Verlander to perform in the playoffs just to have a chance. But it's not going to be easy. Doug Fister, he's shipshape as a number 3, number 4 pitcher. Verlander, he better pitch like hell in the next few weeks, or else Porcello has a chance of being the number 4 pitcher in the playoffs, and Verlander will be pitching out of the bullpen if Jim Leyland is smart enough to do that. Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals, they're both they have a better chance of winning a wild card than winning the division. I can tell you that, unless the Detroit Tigers does the unthinkable. However, let's look at the Cleveland Indians. They have a young staff. Shalazar is going to be a force to be reckoned with. And Masterson, Well, you can say that he's an ace. So Cleveland Indians, and don't sleep on Bauer. Don't sleep on Bauer. Trevor Bauer, he might be their third ace. So the Cleveland Indians, they have maybe three aces in the making. And let's look at the Kansas City Royals. You know they have some speed to burn. They didn't need Will Myers to win, but they do have some speed to burn. And they have two veterans in James Shields and Irvin Santana. And they will continue to be a force to be reckoned with. Next year, they're going to be even more of a force to be reckoned with. And let's look at the AL West. The only two contenders are the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. And the Oakland A's, they're in the driver's seat in the AL West. They have a young pitching staff, they have speed to burn, and they have timely hitting. And they can be tough to beat. Billy Beane is the ultimate Moneyball man. Let's see if Moneyball can win out in the American League. If Moneyball can win out in the American League, then the game has changed. Now let's look at the National League. The National League East. The Atlanta Braves, they're in the driver's seat. The only team that has a chance of beating the Atlanta Braves is really the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the Los Angeles Dodgers, but we're going to talk about the Dodgers later. There is no other team that has a remote chance. The Atlanta Braves, they pretty much clinched that division. There's no other team. Let's look at the NL Central. Now that's the competition. Cincinnati Reds, Pittsburgh Pirates, and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they have a young ace. And they have some veteran leadership too. And they have a superstar in Andrew McCutchen, a five-tool superstar. And let's look at the St. Louis Cardinals. They always have the pigeon. Always. Always. And the Cincinnati Reds, don't sleep on the Cincinnati Reds. They have some quality players. They have quality pitching too. And let's look at the NL West. The Los Angeles Dodgers, they're in the driver's seat. No other contenders in the AL West. The Los Angeles Dodgers, it wasn't looking too good in the earlier of the season, but get this. Zach Greinke, Clayton Kershaw, that you can never untangle that duo. You can never untangle the duo of Clayton Kershaw, the best pitcher in baseball, and Zach Greinke, who will be an ace on every other staff. If it wasn't for Clayton Kershaw, a superstar pitcher in the major leagues. He's the face of the major leagues. And don't sleep on the other pitching staff. They are so deep. They are so good. I think the Dodgers are the favorites to win the championships. And Yasiel Puig, he's a superstar. Now let's look at the and that is what the playoff picture is looking like. My prediction is the Los Angeles Dodgers will be facing the Boston Red Sox, and this could go either way. And this is the Dangerous News Network, and I'm Daniel McFarlane, and I approve this message.